Today, we are mashing things up. Basically, we're taking a couple of great things and smushing them together to create an epic new take on them. So I'm starting things off in the kitchen with my Caesar salad roast chicken. Now, yeah, I know, I'm very excited about it. It sounds maybe a little bit familiar though, because I feel like most of us have ordered a chicken Caesar salad before when we're out to dinner. We don't know what we want to get. It's always a hit. But that got me to thinking, these are the things I dream about at night. Could I ever put Caesar salad on a roast chicken and then maybe put that chicken on a salad? Yes, and we're gonna do it today. It is so, so delicious. Basically, we're taking the flavors of a Caesar salad, putting them on a roast chicken, and then we're making, obviously, a Caesar salad to go with it, everyone's fave. Let's get started on our chicken. So I've got my chicken here, and I've dried it off very well with some paper towel. That is looking absolutely perfect. And I've also spatchcocked this chicken. And spatchcocking a chicken just means removing the backbone. So essentially what you do, you get a whole chicken, flip it over, use a pair of good kitchen shears, and cut that backbone out. Then you just flip it over and press it down. What that does is it makes it so that chicken is going to cook super duper evenly. It's gonna be so moist and delicious, and it also exposes all of that skin to the heat of the oven. So you're gonna get crispy deliciousness, and we're gonna get Caesar salad flavor all over this chicken. Also, best thing, cooks in under an hour, so always a good thing. So now I want to get to work on the actual Caesar salad kind of dressing that's gonna kind of baste this chicken. Just stick with me. So in this bowl, I need about a 1/4 cup of mayonnaise. Yes, sounds kind of strange, but mayonnaise is a really great thing that goes nice and golden brown. To be totally honest, I've done a little bit of mayonnaise on my Christmas turkey, and it's the most beautiful turkey I've ever made. It's like that whole thing with using mayonnaise as opposed to butter on a grilled cheese sandwich. It's got a little bit of extra flavor in there. There's a bit of tartness. There's a ton of oil, and there's also some egg, all of which go nice and golden brown. So that's gonna be perfect, giving us a golden brown bird. Now into there, I'm gonna start building on that delicious kind of Caesar salad vibe. So the first thing I wanna add is 3 tablespoons of ground Parmesan cheese. Now, I'm using Parmesan cheese, the stuff in the shaker, but you can also use, Chris Crotto holding this camera right now, devastated. But you can also use the stuff you get at the deli counter. You just wanna make sure it's ground for this, because essentially, grated Parmesan burns a lot quicker. Ground holds up, it doesn't go burnt, and it's really great. So about 3 tablespoons of that go into that delicious mayonnaise mixture. We're starting to build that classic creamy Caesar salad. Now into there, I do wanna add in the zest of a whole lemon for a little bit of brightness. That's gonna make this really nice and bright. And again, that zest is gonna cook down and give you like pure lemon flavor. It smells absolutely dreamy. This is something I like to add to most dressings. And again, that lemon juice is like key to a Caesar salad. So add that on in. I'm also gonna add in the juice of half of this lemon. I just want half. That's gonna bring in some moisture, a little bit of acidity, and lemon and chicken just go so beautifully together. So that is on into there. Now, I do wanna add in a little bit of anchovy, which is a classic ingredient in Caesar salad. You're not really gonna taste it. It just gives this like kind of funkiness. So I need about 1 anchovy fillet in this mixture, but later on for my Caesar salad dressing, I'm gonna need 2 for that. So I'm gonna chop up about 3 anchovy fillets. If this makes you squeamish, you can technically leave it out, but it's not gonna have that beautiful kind of umami flavor. Basically, anchovies, they chop up like nothing. They just taste like little kind of funky salt, which is always a delicious thing. So I'm gonna add about 1/3 of that on into this mixture. And then for the garlic, as opposed to using fresh garlic, I'm gonna use powdered garlic, or garlic granules, also known as garlic powder. I just need 1/2 teaspoon of that in here. I like to use garlic powder because it doesn't burn as easily as fresh, but it gives you that roasted garlic flavor. It's gonna be totally delicious. Now I wanna season that up with some salt, little bit of pepper, or a lot of pepper if you're like me and like a really peppery Caesar salad. This is where we just hang out here for a minute while I'm grinding my pepper. If you want, you could also add chilies in here, make it a little bit different, but I'm just going classic Caesar salad here. Give that a mix together, and this mixture on this chicken is gonna bring you pure Caesar salad vibes. But if you are like me, a Caesar salad isn't a Caesar salad without some croutons on there, am I right? So I am going to make kind of almost a crouton-y situation. I need about 1/2 cup of panko breadcrumbs for that, and I'm just gonna add those on into a bowl, just about 1/2 cup. And then into there, I'm gonna add in about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I wanna add that oil in, because that's gonna help get the nice and brown, give it a little bit of fat. It's gonna be wonderful. Toss that together. And now it is time to assemble this chicken. So I've got my chicken over here. Again, we spatchcocked it earlier. This little baby is about a 1.5-ish kilo chicken, so not a huge guy, but perfect. So now we are gonna get some of this mayonnaise mixture. This is gonna look funny. And we are gonna basically paint this chicken with this deliciousness. That little bit of Parmesan on there gives you a bit of a crust. And again, since we used ground Parmesan, it's gonna stick on there and not burn. You can use the real stuff if you get it at the deli section, or you can use the fake stuff. Mary Berg told you, don't worry about it. Just spread that out, a nice thick layer. This will go golden brown. It's gonna make it so crispy and so moist. This will be the most moist chicken you've ever had in your life. Don't forget those wings, because like a Caesar salad chicken wing, honestly, I'm into it. Truly, this is what I dream about. I wake up in the morning, sometimes they're duds, and sometimes it's a good idea. Now I'm gonna scatter those beautiful panko crumbs right on top. That's gonna act almost like a crouton as this bakes up. It's gonna be totally delicious. You get a little bit of crispy in every single bite. And then this little baby needs to go into a really, really hot 425-degree oven. And that only needs to roast for about 45 minutes until it is cooked through, it is juicy and golden brown. Oh my goodness, we are all about, I know, we are all about mashups today, and I am making my Caesar salad roast chicken. And does this not look like the most delicious chicken? It smells out of control in here. You've got that panko on the top that's kind of acting like a little bit of like a crouton situation. All of that has been stuck on with kind of sort of like a charged up Caesar salad dressing thing. It's so good. It makes no sense. Also, what's funnier than a spatchcock chicken? It looks like it's just hanging out like this on that thing, and it is totally delish. Okay, so now while that rests, because anytime you roast meat, you wanna let it rest for a little just so those juices can redistribute. That's gonna be beautiful. But while I do that, I'm gonna make up a quick Caesar salad dressing. Now, if you wanted to, you could make up more of that version that we put on the outside of that chicken, jazz it up with maybe a bit more lemon or some vinegar, but I really like punchy fresh garlic in my Caesar salad dressing, and I like a little bit of extra anchovy because that's just me. So we're gonna start off with those anchovies. Remember, I chopped up 3 before. 1 went into that chicken kind of situation, but now I'm gonna add the other 2 into a bowl and start building that delicious Caesar salad dressing. So those are going in. Not the cutest thing in the world, but it comes together so beautifully. Now into there, I'm gonna start building flavor. So the first thing I wanna add is a little bit of Dijon mustard. Just about a teaspoon of that is going straight on in. Perfect. And then for that classic Caesar salad dressing, spicy, kind of punchy garlic flavor, I'm gonna add in a clove of garlic. Now I just wanna mince this baby straight on into the bowl. And I love that fresh garlic flavor. It's kind of like sharp, you know what I mean? This is a thing that you make for people that you really like because you're okay with them and you having garlic breath. Honestly, it's a good thing. If I make you Caesar salad, you're in, you know? Yeah, all right. There's that garlic in there, and then I'm gonna add in the lemon juice from that other half of the lemon, because that's gonna bring in a bit of brightness, and it's also gonna pull back a little bit on that garlic. It's almost gonna quickly almost pickle it. So I'm just kind of juicing it through my fingers, because this is a very seedy lemon. When you get a seedless lemon, you feel like you win the kitchen lottery. Today, she did not. Yeah. Though if I could grow a lemon tree, I'd have a lot of lemon trees, always good. All right, got a couple in there too. Pop those to the side. So right now we've got that classic flavor. We've got that delicious anchovy, we've got garlic, a little bit of lemon, some Dijon that's gonna bring things together. And then I do like a really creamy Caesar salad dressing. So this is a bit of a cheat. As opposed to using an egg yolk and kind of whisking everything together, I do use my good friend mayonnaise. Just about 3 tablespoons of that is gonna bring everything together, make it thick and creamy and totally delish. So 3 tablespoons go in. But the thing with the salad dressing is I want it to be a little bit punchier. So I am gonna add in a little bit of red wine vinegar, just about a tablespoon. You could also use white wine vinegar. Honestly, you could probably get away with apple cider as well, but I like a red wine because it's got good flavor to it. Give that a little bit of a whisk up. And then into there, just to kind of thin this out a little bit, I'm gonna add in about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. This is where, if you want to, you can use the fancy olive oil, because we're not cooking this, we're not heating this at all. Something with a good pepperiness would be great, or you can just use your classic cooking olive oil, that would be great. All right, that's looking beautiful. Now, in with some cheese. I'm gonna add in about a 1/4 cup of grated Parmigiano-Reggiano cheese. This is where I'm using the real stuff, and I like the grated because it doesn't thicken things up, it doesn't dry the salad dressing out too much. So about a 1/4 cup of that goes in. Give that a stir or whisk up, and you can see it gets nice and thick and wonderful. Now I'm gonna season that with just a little bit of salt because that parm is nice and salty, so is that mayonnaise. And then again, a lot of pepper. If you want, this is where if you are fancy and have a mortar and pestle, you can bust that out and do some nice cracked pepper in there. But we're just going this. This is the workout of the day. This is where my mom complains. She hates cracking pepper, and she would be like, that's a tablespoon. And I'm like, no, it is not. Not that I'm telling you to put a tablespoon in here, but I do like about a 1/2 teaspoon of pepper in my Caesar salad dressing. I love that spice. It's really, really good. All right, that is looking delish. I'm gonna give it a taste. Oh my gosh, oh, what a delight that is. It's punchy, it's bright, it's fresh. That is out of control. Now I do wanna add my lettuce into that, and I'm just going classic romaine. Now, if you are someone who likes to buy their lettuce not already chopped, what we do in our house, and by we I mean Aaron, we get our lettuce home, he washes it all, and then we chop it up. We don't care about tearing it. Honestly, chopping it's not gonna hurt it that much. Pop it into a bag and then put some paper towel in there too. That's gonna wick away some of the moisture and help your lettuce stay crunchy and crispy and not go sad for a lot longer. And also, you're more likely to eat salad if you've already done this. You're gonna grab it, stick it in a bowl, and Bob's your uncle. So I'm just gonna toss some of that delicious romaine right into here. If you wanna be fancy, you could also do this with baby gems. That's always nice. A little bit of endive if you want, but we're going classic today. So toss in as much as little as you like. I like a very well-dressed salad, so I'm sticking with that. And then just give that a toss together. That thick, creamy dressing is just gonna coat all those leaves. Is this too much dressing? For some, but not for me. Basically, I want it to be like a crudité platter with like just dips of all of that wonderfulness. All right, that Caesar salad is looking beautiful and creamy. I'm gonna plate that up, and then we're gonna grab a bit of that chicken. And my favorite thing about this recipe is popping that salad down, grabbing this chicken. I'm gonna bring it over here. And because we spatchcocked it and removed that backbone, this is the easiest chicken in the world to carve. So you just get your knife. If you wanna cut the breast off, that's easy, but the leg, even easier. Just grab your knife, slice down, and you have got one perfect chicken leg. Cut right off there, no problem. Pop that over onto the plate, and then my favorite thing to do too, if you've got any of those extra little crumbs, sprinkle those on top, and you've got a little bit of a Caesar salad action. That is a total showstopper. I'm gonna dig into this bowl of salad because this is my dream.
Hey, Mary here. What did you think? Drop your comments below and don't forget to like and subscribe for more of the good stuff.